Hi, I'm Mike from Bonnie, Scotland. I've been here 3.5 years in Playa del Carmen, so it's about time I learned some Spanish, I guess.
You said that you've been here for about 3 years, just over, before studying with Phil. What was that experience like? How did it feel to kind of not have that Spanish in your ability?
It's funny actually. I did live in the south of Spain for about 3 years as well.
Okay.
And I did have a Spanish class, a teacher when I was there. And I stopped going because she would just laugh at me and say, "I don't understand your Chinese." And I was like, okay, I must be really bad. Because I had no idea, but obviously whatever I was saying, she had no clue what I was trying to say even, because it just sounded like Chinese to her. This weekend I learned even more patterns that I didn't know, which is fun and fascinating actually, to realise just how cleverly he has managed to observe and condense what would be many years of education, I guess.
How did it feel to practice Spanish with other students with the book and that?
Well, yeah, actually, this weekend, especially the guys that I was with, I felt like all three of us were at 99% of achievement mode, which was phenomenal. I actually knew that. Wow, that's amazing. So,
how was that? Would you say that has changed your confidence level about what you can do in the future?
Definitely. The confidence is much higher.
What would you say to somebody who might be seeing this online and are thinking about joining?
I think Phil's a genius, to be honest, and I don't use that word lightly.
You think Phil is a genius?
I don't think I've used that word for anybody in Playa del Carmen. Actually, what he's figured out is genius, because he's figured out, I wouldn't say shortcuts, but it feels like shortcuts to he's figured out the logic of the patterns. I think it's the same with anything. If you put the time into it to practice, then you'll eventually master it.
Yeah.
If you're dedicated enough. And it's the same. It's the same with anything. So learning to walk, learning to talk, learning to swim, learning to ride a bicycle, etc. You have to put the time in first.
Yeah.
And practice. Be prepared to fall. It's the same with learning to ski. You have to be prepared to fall. But as long as you're prepared to fall, then you'll eventually master it. And I think that's the same with any skills.
So for somebody who's thinking about joining the program, what advice would you give?
Without a shadow of a doubt, absolutely. It's I have no hesitation in saying try this. I mean, there are many Spanish teachers around Playa del Carmen, but none of them that I know of have figured out this logic of patterns. That's where he stands, way above anybody else, even school teachers and university professors and so on. That I think is worth 10 times whatever anybody would have paid for any other course, easily.
Amazing.
Easily. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.